Okay.
Tafa'al.
To put a ta in the beginning, and you keep fa
Future tense, right?
and na,
तो basically
okay.
ta के पीछे
And you put a shadda here, right?
ta के
Tafa'al. So this is right. So this is Bab 5 actually.
वो चेंज नहीं हुआ वर्ड राइट बस उसी के पीछे याद लगा राइट
No, actually no. What was we driving to that? In tafa'alu, Bab 5 you put a ta in the beginning, right? And then on ayn you put a shadda. So the word is tafa'alu. Okay? So this word will become tafajjaru.
तफज्जर
Yeah, you're right.
Tafajjur.
Tafajjaru.
But this is your anyway, right?
If fa'ala, tafa'alu. Fajara, tafajjaru. Okay? Tafajjaru, and then you apply this rule, you put a ya in the beginning. So it will become ya tafajjaru. To gush out. So you're right. It's Bab number 5. Okay. So yatafajjaru, present tense, gushes out. Okay. Fajara, you know this, which is Salatul Fajr. When the day breaks, it's Fajara. Okay. And tafajjara means something breaks out with power. Water comes out like a fountain. Okay. So that is yatafajjar. Okay. Minhul anhar. Min means from, and who means it. Min who, from it. And nahar is the stream of water. Naharun. And anharun is the plural of that. So this is a stream. And anharun is the plural. Streams. Okay. Nahar we commonly use. Nahar means water flowing in a tunnel or a stream. Okay. So its plural is anharun. And if you put al before that, the streams, and when you put al, you pronounce one dhamma here, so it becomes al anharu. Okay, and that's the word in the Quran. From these, there are some among the rocks that water gushes out, anhar gushes out, the streams of water gushes out from that, or from it, from the rock. Okay. From these streams, okay. From it, or from those, or from them, any way you can translate. There are some among the rocks that gush out or gushes out from them the stream or the nahar of the water. Okay? If you say all plural, then it will be gush out from them the nahar. So if you see that when the rivers flow and you will see some big rocks sitting there, huge rocks, and you will see that water has cut through the rocks. It comes out, or it gushes out with force from there through the rocks. Okay? And then after that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about another kind of stones. Okay? So, if you look at the words, wa inna minha. Okay? So again, and, indeed, or surely, minha, from it.
among it
Min or among it. Yeah. Among or them. And lama is the same. Surely those. Okay, now the next word is yashakkaku. Okay, yashakkaku. First of all, the simplest word is shak. Shak means to split something, to break something. Phat jana. But let's look at this word because it's a little bit more detailed word. So the root letters are sheen, qaf, and qaf. Two qaf. Shak. Shakkal qamar. The split of the moon. Okay. So shakaka means to split. And again, we have to go back to the word which is three letters, fa'ala. This will apply again the same rule we just learned. Tafa'ala, we take the three letters and add a ta and put a shadda on the middle letter. Just the word we learned in the other one, tafajjara. So let's see what happens here. This will become ta, sheen. So if we keep the same colors for understanding, sheen here, and qaf, and qaf. Okay. And we add a shadda here. So all we did is put a ta in the beginning and middle letter we put a shadda on that. That's what we did. Ta in the beginning and middle letter was shadda. So we put a ta in the beginning and middle letter shadda. Now, if I pronounce tafa'ala, this will be tashaqqaqa. When we pronounce tashaqqaqa, it will be tashaqqaqa. Okay? Is that clear? Because there is one more very unique thing about this word. Okay? So first let's understand up to this point. When we put a ta in the beginning and a shadda on the middle letter, this word pronounces tafa'ala. When we pronounce this will be similar pronunciation, ta shaqqaqa. Right? Now, if you try to pronounce a ta and sheen, notice where they come out of your tongue. Ta and sheen are very close to each other. Ta and sheen come out very close to the tongue. Okay? So in the pronunciation, what happens is that both of these letters are pronounced as sheen. Okay? So it becomes shaqaqqaqa, not tashaqqaqa. Okay, this is pronunciation. This is the rule that when we make a bab like this, and if these two letters have very close pronunciation, then they pronounce both of them same.
तो ये वो चार रूल से तो बिल्कुल डिफरेंट है नहीं? ये वो मीम साकिन और नून साकिन वाले रूल्स नहीं है ना?
No, these are not rules. Not at all. Not at all. This is just that ta. Okay, we learned this word here, tafajjara. There was a ta and fa. They were very different letters. Okay, so we left them as they are. In this case, ta and sheen are very close to each other in pronunciation. So what they do, they pronounce them two sheens. So this word is actually pronounced as shaqqaqa, shashqaqa, or shaqqaqa.
तो जहाँ में ता और शीन,
ये दो शीन जब आए तो इसको तो हम तश पढ़ेंगे, तशक्का।
तो वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ। No, ते is not there anymore.
अब श हो गया।
तो अब तो शीन और शीन है ना? So शा शक्काqa, not ta shaqqaqa, sha shaqqaqa.
So whenever she, the and she.
No,
come
not
first-
whenever, only in this bar.
Okay. Only in that.
Whenever you make a word like this, using this particular rule, that you add ta and ta in the beginning and a shadda on the middle letter, when a word comes out of that, and if these two letters are very close in pronunciation, then we pronounce them same. This is very, very unique rule. It doesn't come very much in the Quran. Okay? So the word is shaqqaqa, right? Now notice here that there are in the Quran you have shut down the sheen because there are two sheens here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and there is a shut down the kaf because there is a shut down the kaf here, and then there is another kaf, which is this kaf. Okay, and now you put a ya in the beginning
Yeah.
and dhamma in the last letter. It becomes present tense. Okay, so meaning will be they split. There are some among the rocks. There are some rocks which break down, which split.
हट जाती हैं।
Phat jate. Okay. It's a little bit harder rule. We are used to of reading it. That if you notice that there is no shadda here, but there are two shaddas here on this word. Okay. We know how to pronounce this. Yash shak kaku. Right? Sheen has a shadda and kaf has a shadda on it. That's how they are coming from here. Yashaqaqu means they split. There are some rocks that they split. They break down. The rocks themselves split. Okay? They crack. Okay? Okay? And then the word after this is kharaja, means to come out. Kharaja means to come out.
Is it bring out?
Bring out or come out? No, bring out is akharaja. If you put an alif, then it is bringing out. Kharaja means something come out. And yakhruju means he or it comes out. Okay? And again, recognized by the fact that if you see a ya in the beginning and dhamma on the last letter, that means talking about present tense. And third person, he or it, something like that. Okay? So, fa means so. It's a separate word, separate letter. So comes out. Okay? So it comes out. What comes out? Al-ma. Ma means water. Okay? So the rock splits and comes out the water. If you go to some parks here, and you will notice that like a Yellowstone or there's a park here near Evergreen area, and you climb up in the mountains, you will see that between the rocks, between the mountain, hard rocks, water is dripping out. Okay. That is what is fayahu. They split and comes out of it or them the water. So comes out. Minhum is of it or of them. Al-ma means water, the water. Al-ma means the water. Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that these are different kinds of stones and rocks. Even though they are hard by their nature, but still they break down, they split, they separate, and soft water can go through that. Okay? But the hearts are so hard that nothing affects them. Okay? And then there is one more kind of rocks. Okay? Again, the first few letters are same, that will, and indeed among them are those. Same thing that we have seen. So wa means and, inna means indeed, or surely, and minha among them, surely those, and among the rocks are there some other rocks, are those rocks.